Good evening, Notts fans. This is Mark from Notts&bolts, and we've got Harry from Top of the Cop podcast. Good evening, Harry. How you doing?
Tired from yesterday, but I'm pretty much all right. How are you?
Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who was meant to be on that 8:43 train
Free train.
from Manchester Piccadilly yesterday. I've seen snails go faster than that after it eventually turned up. Coming back to Nottingham on that train felt so slow. It, it
Oh
seemed
no.
like it seemed like we'd gone to Blackpool and back again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
It was
know.
so it
I
was a
mean, we could have
terrible
got
journey.
to Blackpool again in that time.
It was a nightmare train. I think I got in the ass just after midnight last night.
Wow.
That was a
Terrible.
long day,
Yeah,
a
it
very
was.
long day. The performance wise though, I thought we were pretty poor
We're
until
poor.
like Jata's goal. Up until then, I don't know what it was. Pitch, referee. There were some really strange decisions, strange offsides as well in the game.
Yeah, questionable ones.
Yeah, questionable ones. It's like when Dennis scored his goal, he looked back at the linesman, didn't he?
Yeah, because I think it was when Norman played that ball over the top, which was a great ball. By the way, I think me also looked at the lines when he controlled the ball down on the floor and then passed it to Dennis. Dennis scored. He looked over, but then he celebrated, didn't he? So the goal stood. So
Yeah, and the linesman didn't put his flag up because every time they tried that ball in the second
it was
half,
always
it was
always
offside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it was like
that,
I was going back to last year where if it did put his flag up after we celebrated, it would have been like a Gillingham home game or Port Vale game, wouldn't it? So
yeah. I want to just address this comment because it's bugging, but why you say the squad is weaker and we're overachieving, the squad is better than last season, stick with the players. I think that's been taken from like an older Varg or Matchday Varg or an older thing because this transfer window has been better than previous transfer windows, in my opinion. And
yeah,
you know what I mean? Have we got a player at the minute who's playing like a Dan Crowley sort of player who could pick a pass, put it through? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Set goals up, score goals. At the minute we haven't. So in my opinion, it is a bit weaker. But what there is a lot of is determination, work rate, fitness. Fitness at times looks
Yeah.
good. We looked tired yesterday in a lot of the game.
It was like, I mean, another decision I didn't agree with, or it possibly could have been a corner, but it's when the Fleetwood player shot and it looked like it was up, just went straight wide, but then the referee gave a corner. So I don't know if Belshaw touched it, but I
Yeah,
couldn't really see from my
was
angle.
first off, wasn't it?
Yeah, first half.
Was
Yeah,
it? Was it towards the end of the first half?
I thought it was like midway through, weren't it, or something
Midway.
like that?
I don't know. There was a lot of people standing like right in front of me, so
Oh, I
I
know.
didn't have
Yeah.
the best angle of it. You know what I mean? And then somebody kept like pushing me down the steps, so I don't know who that was. We
It
won't
weren't
mention
me.
any names.
It weren't me.
Yeah. So this is what I wanted to get. See, I thought this was harsh on Jetta yesterday. He got a yellow card for this.
Yeah,
For that,
I know.
you know what I mean? I thought that was very harsh. Getting a yellow card for that.
Well, no, like, was it like an offside free kick type of thingy? Because I thought the man had put his flag up for offside, but then the referee gave a free kick. So I don't know.
And why do not fans think Jody has got back? He's as if you'd watched his interview on Friday, what the club put out, he said he was coming back, he was getting fit, he weren't fully fit when he was playing. That's possible.
Yeah,
It has looked a lot better
yeah,
in the
better.
last two
Yeah.
games. A lot better in the last two games.
So it's 4 from 4, isn't it? 12 from 12 and 12.
12 from 12. Are we going to make it 5 from 5 against Gillingham on Tuesday night and we can go second? That'd be like the second time this season if we do it that we've been in second.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna have one of those Tuesday night games where who knows? I'd take another Swindon, a result like Swindon.
Yeah, and me too. Because even though we didn't play, I would, we played well, but then in other parts we didn't really play well. So
Yeah,
look,
win
well,
5-0. We'll win 5-0. There's sometime one part this season we're gonna win a game really, like, high scoring game, aren't we? Where we take all our chances.
and I hope it's Bromley. I hope it is.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Bromley and, like, we just, like, on fire. Like, we just, like, score every time we shoot, we score. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it'd be a statement, wouldn't it? To go there
yeah,
and, like, just, like, absolutely burst their bubble big time. In reality, we don't play football on YouTube or TikTok. It's the players on the pitch. They'd have to be up for it. That'll be the test, like, this season, like last season or the season before when we played teams at the top, we weren't that good. Like, when we
no,
played Mansfield, you know what I mean? We
yes,
we weren't that good. We went 1-0
no,
up.
no,
As soon as
no,
they scored, we fell to pieces. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We was like a Poundland jigsaw puzzle.
I mean, this stage through last season we played 28, was on 50. This year 28, 51. It's only 1 point difference, but I think we're playing a lot better this season than last season.
But we got 2 more points than we did from Fleetwood last year.
We did, yeah.
Last year, we had to listen to that Captain Pudwash music twice. Remember, we was leading 1-0 at
Yeah,
half
we
time
was,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
And how the game went, they scored, and then after that, they got a penalty, so we was 2-1 down, and then Jetta scored towards the end
like
of the game to make it
80,
2-2.
yeah, 89th or 86th, I think it was, or whenever it was, yeah. So,
So, we've already
the
done one
subs,
better.
I think the subs were a bit questionable yesterday.
Yeah, I couldn't work them. I couldn't work the subs out. I thought we sort of, like, dropped off after with them the first set of substitutions and everything, but then soon as they scored, not long after we scored again, lovely ball by unselfish ball as well, because he could have took the shot himself. I think he would have scored.
Yeah, I mean, also a great chance where Maz Maz shot, and it was a great save by the goalkeeper, wasn't it?
Like what? Yeah, Maz is one of them ones where I struggle with because
Sometimes
it's
maybe
like
good, sometimes maybe.
I struggle with him because like you look the space, and then there's a player with a ball, but then there's no one on that side where Maz was
Yeah,
yesterday. And you think, well, if you ran, you give an option for a ball down there. But I'm not the one who plays. I'm not on the pitch. He's the professional. I'm not. So and we don't
yeah,
know what sort of like Patterson's told him. Like, don't go all the time. Don't leave the space there. He's better at going forwards than he is going backwards, in my
he is,
opinion.
yeah.
So we have the return of to the lead. The referee on Tuesday night against Gills is Abigail. Now, if anybody remembers the game last season, and I remember it against Carlisle, she was really good in the first half. I was really impressed.
Yeah,
And then in the second half, she came really, really nitpicky.
yeah,
And she sent when Jody Jones got subbed off, he had to walk all the way around the stand of past the away, around past the away fans and that lot. And saying, I think Jarvis came off as well that in that
yeah.
game,
Jarvis came off. Yeah,
and he had to walk the same way. But when they made substitutes, they was allowed to walk off towards the pavers
yeah,
on the pitch.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
So it was a strange sort of refereeing performance because I was like, well, she was a really good referee. You know what I mean? Really impressed with her.
yeah.
So let's have a stats then for this season.
Well, there's a lot of yellow cards, by the way. Well, that's in League Two, to be fact. League Two, 8 appearances, 32 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, no reds, 1 penalty. League One, 5 appearances, 15 yellow cards. EFL Trophy, 3 appearances, 4 yellow cards, 1 penalty. In the Premier League International Cup under-21s, 2 appearances, 6 yellow cards, 2 penalties. National League, 1 appearance, 5 yellow cards. FA Cup, 1 appearance, 6 yellow cards. And in the Premier League Cup, 1 appearance, 2 yellow cards, and 1 penalty.
And then that moves us on to the starting lineup. Let's go to the starting lineup. Well, I think the starting lineup will be. So there's mine. So I've got Belshaw in goal. We've got Badu, Mikari, Ollie's. They've placed Ollie there, but he's in midfield. And then Matty Platt. And then we've got Cerula, Tomai Penda, Tyrese Hall. Tyrese Hall might, I don't know whether he'll play, but I think he will. Jody Jones on the wing. Then we've got Connor Grant and Jack. I think it'd be unchanged. And then we move on to Ares.
I've gone pretty much the same apart from stuck with Lee and Jet up top because I think Tyrese Hall has really impressed me in the last couple of games that he's played when he's came back from that red card. So yeah, I thought I've got a bit of a change. I've got Lee and Jet up top. But then Justin might not play, he might be on the bench following that a little injury that he picked up on Saturday. So I might swap him around for Dennis and have Dennis and Lee up top. But yeah, I think I'm going with that. Connor Grant, I think I would have swapped Iapenda and Connor Grant round. But yeah, pretty much the same as you, but with a little change with Lee up top.
So let's have a look at the goals. These may not be in order because I just quickly put them together. Still recovering from that nightmare of a train journey. So this is Dennis. This is a winning goal. Obviously, you can see not the best angle. If that was the winning goal.
His celebration was a bit weird.
It was, weren't it? This is their equaliser. It's a good job. I've got the I got my text on it thingy. So
yeah,
that was the equalising goal. Jody Jones with another assist again.
Yeah.
This is the yellow card that Jody Jones got. And then we go.
Very nice. Dennis again.
And Jody with a pinpoint cross into the box, or across the ground. But
that cross was kind of lucky though, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, but it was that area it was put in, weren't it? It was straight there. At all, not the best performance away, but
3 points is 3 points, yeah.
And that's all what matters. In games where we don't play well, we're picking up points, and that's what you really need. You need to be picking up them points, even if you're not playing well. You could say yesterday, if we go back to last year's game under Stuart Maynard, it would have been probably a draw or we would have lost that game. There's a lot of games I've seen this season where I think under last year
Maynard,
under Maynard, we possibly would have lost them. Obviously, we don't know that theory because Stuart was unfairly sacked at the end of the last campaign. But you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And that was one of his biggest critics, not crickets, but cricket. Yes. Was he backed in last year's January transfer window? No. It was more for the future. This year we've got a mix of like ready package players and with the experience, and then we've got a mix of for the future as well. So he's been back. Patterson's been back more than I would have said Maynard was. You know what I mean? Maybe not when he first came in, Patterson.
Yeah.
And you look at like the start of the season, how the start of the season panned out. There was rumblings in the supporters base where when things weren't going that well, there was questioning whether he should be still here. Do you know what I mean? Not me. I never said that once.
No, I never said it either. No.
And it just sees how the season panned out. We didn't start or start that well, and then slowly and slowly we're getting better. And what do we need? We probably need what? Out of the last 18 games, 12 wins, maybe 13, which is
Yeah,
quite
it's
easily
doable.
doable.
Yeah,
But as Patterson says, you keep your feet firmly on the ground, you don't get over, you don't become
over.
arrogant, you don't become,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you take one game at a time, pick them 3 points up. You're not gonna win them all, but as long
no,
as you pick it 3
a
if you
point.
pick it, I mean, would a point be that bad on
I mean,
Tuesday night?
I would take. 'Cause for example, if we won on Tuesday and lose on Saturday, it wouldn't be good. But I mean, if you'll take, I'll take a point on Tuesday if it's a good point. If we play well, but if we don't play well, a point's still a point. But I don't know. But then I'll take all 3 points on Saturday. So I mean, if we win both, even better. But if we get a point on Tuesday, it won't be the end of the world. And as long as we get 3 points on the Saturday,
I mean, that's it. If we win on Tuesday night, that's 5 from 5, and then then the question, can we make it 6 from 6? And then they've got a week,
make
haven't they, between that and the Bromley game, the Barrow game and the Bromley game. So you ain't got that interruption of a midweek game. You could relax a bit more in the training. Because like today, they wouldn't have been training today. Tomorrow would be,
no
I don't think it'd
a,
be
a
like,
light. It'll
it'd
probably
be
be
a
a light
light training
session.
session. So, and then it's match day again.
Yeah,
But by 10 o'clock, if we win, we go into second. And what is a bigger motivation to get you 3 points
on
when you
Saturday. Yeah.
get to a position where you want to be?
I mean, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't know if this is right now, but if we get 3 points against, let's say if we win Tuesday, we're second and all that, we'll be on 50, what is it, 54?
Mm.
So if we win on Saturday, I don't think we'll be able to go top, really, because I think Bromley's still that
Yeah,
little bit of a,
you've got a bit of a gap, haven't you?
yeah.
I could just pull it up wherever I find it there. But then you thinking, well, every game is you get into second, you don't want to slip back down again. You've got that
No,
gap developing in between the playoffs and Chesterfield, don't you? I think it's
yeah.
like 6 points. So that you want to keep creating gaps. And then you got to think about, well, then if you're in the top 3, you want the top 3 to create a gap between like the playoff
Third and
places,
fourth,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah. So I think there's something special about this side, in my opinion, this season.
I
Whether
mean, yeah.
that's a mixture of Patterson and the players themselves.
It's like another thing because last season, if we went to go down, we all thought it would have been it. But it's like this season is where if we go a goal down, I don't mind it because we always come back. So, I mean, I think that if we didn't sign the players in January, I would say it's a weaker squad than last season. With obviously the players that we had last season, but with the players we're bringing in January, I mean, we still got time to bring in some more because transfer window shuts tomorrow. Is it 8 p.m.,
It's
7 p.m.,
7 p.m.
7 p.m. So I hope we can bring 2 more in because I think we need to still sign some players in, but if we don't, I think it's been an all right transfer window, probably one of the better ones that we had over a couple of years. So yeah, if we keep on pushing, take points away, win your home games, I think we could do it. We have a strong chance.
Can I give my opinion too? You're quite welcome to. As a thing, I don't think any more players are coming in, personally. In my because what Patterson said in his interview, I don't think it. I'm not seeing it. Where in the case of say Jack going out or Dennis going out,
I
if it
can't
was
see it.
you, well, everyone's saying we can't see it, but what if a bid
Yeah,
came
I
in
know.
or that they can't turn down? But then if the season went pear shaped, then the backlash from it would be outweigh the money.
Yeah.
Well, would it outweigh the money? I don't know. Maybe on reputation side.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know one bit at all. So, you got any final thoughts? Or
Not
score
yet.
predictions? We haven't done it. Score
Yeah.
predictions, are we?
Well, I mean, there's not a lot. There's only 3. There's our game and then 3 more.
Yeah, let's get on. I think, I don't know, 3-0.
You know, it's gonna be tight. Let's say 2-1. I'll take another 2-1.
Then the next game,
So we go from top. Barnet Crew.
Barnet Crew. I'm going 2-1 Crew.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Barnet. It's gonna be a tight game. Worcester Rovers Walsall.
Warsaw 1-0 Warsaw. Can't see it being a high scoring game.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go the same scoreline to Warsaw. Harrogate Swindon.
Harrogate, not Harrogate. Harrogate aren't playing very well. Swindon, I mean, again, Ian Holloway lost it in his interview. You listened to his interview where he totally loses it?
Not yet, but we'll probably will do.
It's interesting. Listen to it. I'm going to go Swindon 3-1.
Yeah, Swindon obviously got back to winning ways. Obviously, have to go in a goal behind against Barrow. So yeah, I'm going to go pretty much the same 3-1 Swindon, and that's it.
All right. I shall be at the lane on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Sure, you'll be back in the cop again, won't you?
Well, yeah, I will be.
And we'll be back on Wednesday night talking about the Gillingham
Bromley.
Notts game, and then the Notts Barrow game, not Bromley. That's
I know,
the weekend.
but oh yeah, no.
So 7 p.m. we'll be back Wednesday. Until then, enjoy the game on Tuesday night and enjoy your rest of your Sunday.
Come on, you guys.